Yeah, we're starting now. How we doing, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Well, it's almost over, but we can still celebrate, right? Hope everyone's having a good day. We got quarters to do. Kicking them off again. Bad I am beat. But the coins, they are calling. So thank you guys for joining me here tonight. Might be a little low energy here. I'm pretty tired, but we're gonna give it a good try. Mr. Foot, good to see you. Hey Deborah, glad to see you too. Chew here, bright and early as usual. Welcome, welcome. $2.75 for the Batman 2.5 ounce from the mint. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. That stuff's not my thing, but since you bought the Superman one, you kind of have to. You signed yourself up for that ride. Gotta catch them all, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Cold and raining. It's just been cold here. It's been threatening rain, but I haven't seen it yet. Maybe, slight drizzle here and there just for a few seconds, but no actual rain. $89 Denver. I've been waiting for it too. I do like rain. I got no problems with it. Just kind of hoping it would be here. But I ain't seen it yet. I need a dump box. There we go. There we go. Daylight saving time is coming, so it's that time of year, yeah. I've been trying to get outside while I can in the evenings. Because soon it's going to be that time of year where you wake up, it's dark, you go to work, you come home, and it's dark again. It's all good fun, isn't it? Now you're stuck in it, yep. You dug your hole. Now you gotta live in it. Remember, the only way out is to keep digging. I don't know about these. I don't know. It's a pretty good Guam. Might need that. I don't come across good U.S. territories very often. Any hat chips? No. Not today. Texas, 20 Philly. 95. Now that I don't trick or treat, I don't mind rain on Halloween. Yeah, I don't mind either way. I don't mind either way, so. Yeah, we're just here to stream, hang out for a little bit. We're gonna do couple rolls of quarters at least. Not planning on being here forever, just long enough to go through some of this box before I have to pick up another one. Because we didn't really get through quarters this week. It was all dimes. All dimes. No bucket, no snow. early stage. I don't know if I'd count that though. Don't need it. Send it back. Very nice Idaho, but I don't need it. Get rid of it. I had been keeping way too many. Check out that postment. Huge gash in the quarter. Wow. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Why not? Don't see that all the time. Hawaii. Something. Whoop. No. Philly and Philly. Philly and Philly. Will the box have anything for us? That's the question. Come to think of it, this box came from a bank where I didn't order quarters from for a long time. Actually, it might have been, or ever. I'm not sure. Just right, yeah. My usual bank, I didn't get these from. Got it from a different one. Or at least a different bank than that I usually get my quarters from. I don't know. I decided to switch it up and move them around every so often. Philly. 86.74. DC. Florida 67. Lots of crossing the Delawares in this box. Hey Collectibles, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome, welcome. I've seen hobo nickels, hobo halves, but I've seen very few hobo quarters. Huh. Makes sense. Like, you know, you make a fair point. I haven't really either. I don't think I've ever seen one. Glacier 91, Philly. Louisiana, Cumberland Gap. Doing good, awesome. Oh, hey, Drum Girl, how are you? Everyone's waking up, jumping in. Not gonna keep you guys too long tonight. I don't have the energy right now to do a 3-hour stream on especially after starting late. But if I got a big fat barber quarter in here, maybe I'll have the energy. Or, you know, about a 32 Denver or something. Philly. Nothing going on there, nothing there. Carolina. Philly, Denver. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. Philly, Ohio. Not gonna miss a West Point ender again like I did last time. Can't be doing that. Philly, Philly, Denver. Nine, not a Denver. Come silver here, silver, silver, silver. Still warm in SoCal. It's about 85 plus today where I live. Holy cow. Yeah, it was a nice 45, 50 here. Honestly, isn't that bad. Put a nice sweatshirt, nice thick sweatshirt on. You can hit the town pretty easy. It's a very nice 76. It would have been nicer if you had the DDO, but you know, I'll let it slide. Beauty. Very, very nice. Hey Maple, how you doing? Good to see ya. Stacking's here too. Good to see you, Stacker. Welcome back. Stacking, apologize. Pretty chilly here, 30 to 40. Yeah. My neighbor Deborah. It threatened rain all day, but it never came. Just a nice, cool day. I still played in the dirt outside when I got home, so. Cold or not cold, as long as you're bundled, you got a nice, nice layers on, and you keep moving, it's not that bad. I can handle the heat. My body likes a little cool weather, but anything at freezing is not my favorite. And definitely stay in SoCal, because freezing days are an everyday occurrence once we get into, you know, November and so on around here. Then you'll have that odd 70-degree day in December, but below freezing at night and just above freezing during the day is very common. Today was that above freezing kind of day. Just a bit. Good, thanks. I need to ask you a favor. I'm just sending you an email. Okay, sounds good. Just remind me again to check it. You got it. Virginia, holy color on that one. Something interesting. Probably over here. C7. Forgot which way the quarter flipped for a second. And there's our thing fun. Nothing crazy. Where's that silver edge at? Where are you? Where is it? Not here anymore, apparently. Salt River. San Francisco, West Point. Anything? Anything good? But you get all the seasons, beautiful fall leaves, and white winters. Fair, yeah. And then very messy springs. But, you know, fall is beautiful and all for about 2 weeks, and then it just becomes, everything becomes dead and lifeless, dreary, which, I'll be honest with you, I don't mind dreary. I like it. I like the rain, I like nice gray skies. It's just me. But, can get a little boring. Not much color after, you know, you get your 2 good weeks of fall where everything does look good. And then it's just gone. But at least we get to experience it, yes. 20... Just sent an email, forgot to put a subject line in. Okay. Do you need me to look at it now, or do you want me to look at it later? I too need a favor. Can I borrow your VCR? If I had one to lend you, you could absolutely borrow it, yes. If it weren't for the Xbox, I wouldn't even have a DVD player, so... Let me just mail my VCR to Georgia real quick. What are you watching that you need to borrow a VCR? Tell me that, maybe I'll consider it. Better not be the Goonies on VCR. January through February make me lose my mind. It's the best time of year. Cold, dark, dreary. It's perfect. When you go outside, there's very few people out there. Just put another layer on and good to go. That's the time to be out and about. Washington. Whenever's good for me. Okay, you got it. Old pornos. Oh, okay. Oh, in that case. Those better not be home videos. They gotta at least be tasteful. Philly. One and Philadelphia. Nothing. Some people borrow sugar. I ask for all electronics. Hey, what's up, Dave? What an awkward time for you to jump in. Is that why you deleted your messages, Littlefoot? I see that. Dave, he just doesn't want you to think he's weird. It's okay. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I am pooped. But the stream goes on. Well, for as long as I feel like it. It'll be short, don't you worry. Still just trying to catch a silver quarter, fishing for one. Really trying. Nothing of serious note has come out of this box yet, though, besides a very nice homestead. Snow on the roof and leaky bucket. Trying to push something out of it, though. Hopefully. It's a plan. I'm on a hot box tonight. Oh, wow. 16 rolls into a box. I have 8 40%ers so far. And I have a reverse ender. Wow. Yeah, they come along, they suck you in. They say, look at how what life could be like, you know? And then they crush your dreams. Glad you're living it up. Got my fingers crossed for a 90% for you. Make it a collection, Doug. Come on. Come on. There. We are not on a hot box. Very cold. No S, no W, no Silva. That's okay. I guess we gotta cool down after the Mercury dimes anyway. I guess that makes sense. It doesn't. It really doesn't. We should have good boxes all the time. Every quarter box should have 4 silvers in it. At least. Bombay hook. After 8 skunks. Well, after 8 in a row, you've earned it, so. Here's hoping it keeps producing for you and it's not done yet. Philly 8. Oh yeah, brother. Oh wait, wrong channel. How you doing, Elster? Have a good Wednesday. It is Wednesday, right? I'm not making stuff up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. I'm just ready for the weekend. Work. All week today. I even got a jump start on tomorrow today, but it's still so much work piled up. Went through like 6 vehicles today, and then brought in one for tomorrow. Needed 4 tires and all the brakes done. I'm like, well, I don't have the parts for brakes, but see how fast we can do 4 tires, and boom, 40 minutes, 4 tires. I think it's a new record for me. It might have been more like 35, but giving myself a little bit of penalty just in case. I wasn't really paying attention. Good time, I know that. It's a good time. Wednesday, October 29th, 2025, 20:44 p.m. Gotcha. 10:44. Oh, silver, why must you hide from me so? Definitely Denver. Yep, W. Maryland. Idaho, Philly. How you doing, Brigden? I'm doing okay. Just tired. Ready for bed already. Really, the time you see me... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. The time you see me on stream has been pretty much my only downtime. But hey, it happens. Life goes on. Hey, what's up, Thrifter? Good to see you. Finished a $1 bill hunt this morning. How'd you do? Canadian. Oh no, it's another British one. Another 10 pence. Should have known it was thicker. Older 10 pence. $19.92. Great Britain. -1. I like how that's an inside joke now here. No one else would get that unless they played in the tournaments. See, guys, we do have something special. A dumb inside joke. I'm tired too. What have you been up to, Littlefoot? You actually working now or something? Actually, we both contributing to society here. Look like everyone is in Tupac's stream. Not me. 3 war nickels, a steel cent, and a buffalo nickel from 1917 in the reject bin. Hey, sweet. 2001s, 13 star notes, and a bunch before 95. That's not too bad. You have any 2013 star notes? Any potential duplicates? So 2013 B series. You got a chance of that for them to be a duplicate star note. Small chance, but a chance nonetheless. Actually, it's not that small. You got a pretty decent chance if you have a 2013 Bravo that it could be a duplicate. I always work. All I do is work. Sometimes it feels like that. But then, you know, well, I can say at least for my work and stuff, then sometimes there's nothing to do. It feels like it's all play. And I'm sitting there thinking like, come on, when am I going to actually be able to go back to work and make money? Hosts must be held accountable? Yeah, you wish. I get special privilege because I am the host. Canadians are actually +3 for me. -1 for you guys. Alright, quarter box. You gonna give me something? Anything? I take handouts. I take charity. Just a little something. Philly. I just had to spend a $20 star note. I get it. I do. Some of them are just, they're too expensive to hold on to. No, that probably is true. Is it? Those marks. I can't tell. So look at it later. I work so much, I'm hopeful. That's why I saw you to break. I have one from a previous one? Okay. It's possible to find a V-neck from the 1800s from a box in the bank? Anything's possible. Hey, you just found, you've got your own buffalo nickels you've been pulling out, or your own V-nickels you've been pulling out. It's only a matter of time before one's 1800s. I need to borrow those waders. What are you borrowing them for? What you need them for, huh? I should probably actually take them out of my car, put them in my closet or something, but you know, what if I need them when I'm on the go for some reason? Never know when you need your emergency pair of waders. Did get pretty lucky this afternoon. 1945 War Pickle, 5 DDR Moderns, 1 DDO Modern. It's not bad. Hey Cody, how you doing? Welcome, welcome to the boring quarter box that's not giving up anything. The side of coin roll hunting they don't show you. Except we do, because it's all live. The part where you don't actually get anything. The waiters are to make it through the river of 5 points you're getting for foreigns. See? They come in handy. I gotta use them. Hey, Shark's here too. Good to see you. Doing good? Glad to hear it. Hey, week's almost over, so we're all happy, right? Except for the people who have to actually work on the weekend too. Whole lot of nothing. No tree. No tree. No cry. Philly, North Carolina, something, nothing, North Mariana, everything is Philly, except for that. Wow. It's so bad. I mean, we did have that one quarter box where we went through the whole thing and had absolutely nothing. And the very last roll was silver. So, there's always a chance. Mississippi. Just a bunch of droolers. That is it. That is it. Did you ever find your silver? My grams? Still looking for them. They're out here somewhere. They couldn't have gone far because I close the door. I lock the door when I leave. So never fear. They ain't going nowhere. Finding a collection dump Luck of the draw, or is it possible to ask bank tellers if someone brought interesting or rare coins in? Both. If you're hunting them in boxes, it's luck of the draw. But sometimes if you have good relationships with your bank tellers, they will hold stuff that people bring in directly to the tellers. There's a video on my channel, it's a short, a few months back, where I went into the bank and the teller said, "Hey Luke, I got a bag for you to look at." Someone just brought a bunch of stuff in. And in the bag was 90% half dollars, 40% half dollars, a proof silver half dollar, an entire American Silver Eagle for $1, and there's a few other normal half dollars I think I bought anyway, just to clean them out, to buy the whole bag that she set aside for me. So be nice to your tellers, let them know what you do, and you never know what they'll hold for you. Picked up $20 of $2 bills today from my bank teller. They're made in 2017. Yep, majority of them will be. But you never know when you'll come across an old one, or potentially a red seal. That's why I always like to ask. Haven't seen a red seal in circulation in a while. Did get a silver certificate though, a $1 silver certificate in change a few weeks ago. Stuff is out there. It's all out there. Someone on YouTube who picked up coins, teller sold them 2 full rolls of Indian head pennies. I saw it on YouTube. Yeah. No, there's lots of people out there who do the hobby, and people get great deals like that every day. Just gotta be in the right place at the right time and know the right people. Whoa. Somebody shoot this one. 22 didn't make it all the way through. 55. Denver, nothing. Colorado. White Mountains, 98, New Hampshire, and Philly. My Chase Bank is no longer receiving pennies. Yep, that bug is spreading. The virus of no pennies. Oh, there's a big old butterfly die chip there. Tall grass. I mean, it's a box of slight errors, but or varieties, but just nothing fantastic, nothing crazy. Denver. Yo, Yunk. Yo, Yunk. Found out today that it was the federal bank in Cincinnati that ran out of pennies, which made all the local banks who weren't out pull a knee-jerk reaction and freeze the market. Really? That was why? So it's possible that this will be a temporary measure? That would be good. Philly, 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 Philly. Soda for nothing. So that one federal bank in Cincinnati running out of pennies just paralyzed the entire U.S. entire circulation of pennies across the United States because one bank ran out of boxes. Tell me the Fed's not efficient without telling me the Fed's not efficient. Color. Kind of hoping so. Times get harder, people would turn the coin that they have had around the house. Won't seem worth holding on to 3 silver quarters, 1 buffalo, and 6 Indian red pennies. Yeah, I can see the logic there if times get harder. Yeah. Doesn't really feel like that to me, but I guess maybe other areas of the US. I don't know. The electricity and the gas bill has been doing okay. Food isn't that bad. The gas has been going down. That's been nice to see. Not paying $3.30 a gallon anymore. I mean, maybe still out on the West Coast they are, but back down under $3. Actually down at $2.75 in my area. Now I'm just waiting for the housing market to crash so people my age can actually afford houses. I think that's the last bubble we need to pop, and then things looking all right. Georgia. Come on, quarter. Something, please. Seeing more DCs everywhere. Connecticut is a rich state. Oh, you silly goose. Allow me to say something to that. The Connecticut people that live next to New York are rich. The Connecticut people who live on the water are rich. The rest of us are not. Oh boy. Thanks for making my night, Deborah. Oh boy. Yeah, no. We are taxed to crap. Up in here, up in the rural areas. Because we gotta pay the taxes that, you know, all of the rich people near New York and the water can afford. We can't. Nobody can afford houses up here. At least not on basic incomes. And yes, I have a good job, but even then, I want to get on food stamps. That would be very helpful. And yeah, I don't have heating assistance, but that's because I'm paying other people's heating assistance, which is why savings here are very tough to come by, or tough to stack up, because I'm paying everyone else's problems, paying for everyone else's issues. No, the Eversource monopoly makes sure that we don't actually have cheap bills. It's not bad on the actual, you know, electricity costs, but all these public programs are ridiculous. Paying extra money because other people won't bill, or because other people won't pay their bills. Ridiculous. Is that tone or something else? Kind of looks like. Oh, look at that later. We're all barely scraping by together. I'll say that. All barely scraping by together. Just because I set coins aside and stuff like that doesn't mean I can afford to. It just means I want to. And I'm willing to make sacrifices in other areas to do it. Oh boy. Won't and can't are two different things, Luke. Yes, that is correct. With those public programs, who's to say it's not 50-50 or 100-0, right? The won'ts ruin it for the can'ts, I'll say that. The few I know from Connecticut are jeans and t-shirt hippies. Wait, all the people I know are jeans and t-shirt hippies. Yep. Yep. Nope. Connecticut is either jeans and t-shirt hippies or reclusive, farm folk, and then city folk. That's it. And a lot of the t-shirt jean hippies are city folk anyway, so yeah. You have savings, your investment into your coins, yeah. That's not, yeah. Just because I set the coins aside again doesn't mean I can afford to. Just, I'm okay with having very little in the bank account to do it. It's like, life is walking a tightrope. Like, finances is walking a tightrope. Especially when you have hobbies. You just want to see how close you can get to those danger zones without falling off, while still having fun and while not losing sleep. We must work every day. Millions on welfare depend on us. That's true. Gotta pay your taxes. I don't know, maybe I should stop working. Just, I'll make Littlefoot pay for all my stuff. Philly, Denver, 80. No. I guess this is a quick way to do this. Casino jobs helped for a while there. Do they still exist? Oh yeah. We got the most popular and biggest casinos in the country here. Foxwoods still the biggest one, and then Mohegan right next to it. No, I think casino jobs are good, but if you want to be a dealer or something, you're only gonna get paid like $5 an hour. You live off tips. It's like being a waitress. So if you can get into if you can deal in the high limit room, that'd be awesome, but I imagine that people fight for that spot. Dave just finished the box. 24 40%, 290s, both 64 Denver. Best box of 2025. Now I'll go on a 10 skunk. Hey, at least you got it done. At least you got it done. Congratulations. Now you can at least say you ended the year on a higher note if you don't get anything else for the rest of it. I just had my one miracle box this year too, and that was it. Not too shabby. Hey, what's up, Matt? I bought a house when I was 24 that should have been condemned. Bought what I could afford and worked for 8 years fixing it. Yeah, but the problem is that we can't do that now because unless you like, there are no $60,000 fixer-uppers that a first-time home buyer can afford. There just aren't. They are $180,000 fixer-uppers, and they are bought by property investors long before, with cash, long before you'll even get a loan. So unless at 24 you had $180,000 just sitting around, plus another 50 just to fix the damn house to live in it, then you're paying a mortgage that you won't get because FHA is incredibly strict, or you're paying a loan that you won't get. If you do get a rehab loan and the buyer even accepts that offer along with all the other cash offers they got, then you're paying an even higher rate for an even higher interest rate for your for your rehab loan. So for younger people, unless you unless you're living the what do you call it? Why can't I think about it? I lost my train of thought there. I don't know. Unless you're living on inheritance, yeah, or just got super darn lucky or rich in stocks or crypto, whatever. Or you went to college, got thousands in debt, and then you went into a good job. But by then you're past your 20s. Yeah. So yeah, you can't even get those cheap cash houses anymore without an investor coming along and one-upping you on the offer. So for my generation, that's not really an option unless you're incredibly lucky. So option B is just let the housing bubble pop. Let the market crash, which it will soon. There has to be an adjustment at some point. Foreclosures are already happening based on the the incredibly high prices that people were buying things for since 2020. Now you had 5 years of first-time homebuyers overpaying for houses and then foreclosing on those houses. Those foreclosures are starting to come in because, again, I work in real estate. I see the market every day, and more and more times it's foreclosure listings. And you look at the property history: sold 2021, sold 2023, sold 2020. And the cycle repeats. The places the investors don't buy, you're better off tearing down and rebuilding. Yeah, exactly. And you got to have the cash on hand to even build that house. So even if you're making, $35-40 an hour and you work full time, still with the other expenses you have to keep yourself alive or pay rent while you are looking for that stuff. Not many people have that option. Real estate crashes cause a huge economic downturn. Don't forget, for most, it's also equity. Yeah. So, where I'm coming from, though, from a place of early life, the advantages to a real estate crash outweigh the negatives for, someone of my generation. Yes, I know that we do have people here who, have property or own property and stuff like that, where, their retirements and their properties, a real estate crash would not be ideal for them, for their retirement and stuff like that. But if it were to happen tomorrow, just saying, the advantages would outweigh the negatives for someone like me. Just throwing it out there. Hey Phil, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you've been well. Having a good Wednesday there. Buy a lot and pick up a mobile home for $25,000. Even if you could get your hands on $25,000 in savings, right? Lots are not cheap, because when all the housing prices went up, everyone had the same idea: buy lots and build. So as a result, the demand for lots went up, the price for lots went up. There's no cheap real estate anymore. It's not a thing. And if it is cheap, then it's not buildable and it doesn't have utilities. Yeah, that's just plain fact, unfortunately. It's just how it goes. So yeah, if you had 25 grand to come up with for that mobile home, that is probably junk and needs to be, worked on anyway. Needs a couple $1,000s in work. You still need 50 to 100 grand just to buy a lot of land. So you're back at square one. If you don't have $100,000 in pocket change. You're not parking that thing anywhere. No, I believe you that the homes are that much, but the land. Hard to catch your streams being so late. I'm up at 4:30. No, I get you, Phil. I get you. I try to do it earlier sometimes, but I work too. By the time I come home and eat and shower and all that stuff, and I'm ready to stream, it's pretty late. But we do our best. It's been busy. It's been really busy. Hope you've been doing all right. We're running out of time to get a silver in this box. I think I only have one roll left. Tall grass. This box was extremely boring, Phil. You didn't miss anything. Missed a pretty exciting dime hunt in the last week or so here, though. That was fun. Gotta pick up my new orders this week as well. Liberty. You can do it in pieces, and it can be done, but it requires patience. You get like 20% down to get a loan for the land, pay on it for a year or two, and pop a mobile on it. Won't be perfect, but it can be done. I know it can be done, but it's a matter of that starting capital for a lot of people my age. Unless you got someone to gift it to you to help you out. I'm saying if you're renting before then and working, not a lot of it's going to go into actual saving money. It's going to go into paying your rent and paying for your food and paying for your utilities. That's all I'm saying. Not to mention, like, I'm not even talking about people who make minimum wage. If you make minimum wage, you're going to barely scrape by. So again, unless you got multiple incomes or whatever. But I'm not arguing you that it can't be done. I'm arguing with you that it's it's not the it's not as easy as a road as it was 5 years ago. Just because of how inflated the housing market got, and in turn the just the raw land in general value, especially in Connecticut, where everything is extremely highly taxed. Property is highly taxed to begin with, and we're only just now seeing interest rates cool down on loans. You know, I had a closing the other day for one of my clients. That was the very first time I have seen a it was a what was it, a 5.5% interest rate on a loan. It's crazy. Like, I saw the 5 and I thought I was hallucinating. We've been used to, you know, high 6s, 7s, low 8s. Somehow my client landed a 5. Like, wow, hey, haven't seen that in a while. And I know they're supposed to be set to drop further in the coming weeks and months here. Hopefully that ends up working out. I feel you. California's highly taxed. Oh, I can only imagine. I hear horror stories, and that's it. Yeah. Alright, well, that was the box, and as expected, pretty much nothing. That's alright, though. Had a good time doing it, kinda, I guess. Lots of just die chips and stuff, which, you know, we take what we can get, but I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's time for bed. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Appreciate talking with all of you. It's good to see you guys. We had some people come back. Haven't seen you in a bit. Looking at you, Phil. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you continue to do well. I'm on the grind this week, too, for work. It's been crazy, crazy. Just full schedule, full schedule. But we move on. We continue. So, had a good time with you guys. Hope you have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you all soon. I'm not sure what the future holds, but keep you updated in the Discord. Take care.